Ito na yung request ng mga friendship ko. What are the questions, the civic questions, and the reading and writing that I experienced the other day? Okay. The first question I got is the reading. So, the officer, hello, Sir Ivory. Officer Ivory, thank you very much. You're so good to me. And also the rest, the officers in the front desk, and also mom who is in the window. You are all good to me. Oh, thank you very much. You're in the Memphis. I really love the Memphis, Tennessee staff, the USCIS staff. They are really very good. They accommodate us good. My gosh. Well, you know what? We really thought that my husband and my kids will not get in, but they let them in. And they even give toys to the boys and also my baby for them to play while waiting that I'm done. And now I'm sharing you this. This is the first question I got. What state has the most people? So this is the reading. So he let me read what is in the monitor. And then he told me, okay, can you write this for me? And then he said, California has the most people. And always remember, don't forget the period because the sentence will not be complete without a period. So you have to put a period in there. Next, he went to the civic test. So the first question, the question that I got is, these are all the questions I got is, he said, we elect a president for how many years? I said right away, 4. That's what I said, 4 years. And then, another question is that, what stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? I said, separation of powers. Next, name one right only for United States citizens. I said, vote in federal election. I think I just say to vote. And then he said, and then it shows here, vote in federal election. But anyway, he accepted it, and thank you. And the next is, why do some states have more representatives than other states? And then I said, because of the state's population. Next, in what month do we vote for president? I said November. And then, what is the political party of the president now? I said Democratic Party. I said Democratic Party. Next is, why does the flag have 50 stars? I said because there is one star. Now I'm going to review the questions I got in this form N-400. So these are the questions I encountered the other day during my USCIS interview. So it stated here at the upper part, it stated, have you been a lawful permanent resident for at least 5 years? So since I'm in 3 years, so I click this part in here. Okay, that part, letter B. Okay, so the first question that I got is, I need to state my name. And then after that, there is a question that it stated, do I need to change my name? And I said, no, sir. And then he said, no, we did not use the same as in the Philippines, that you're going to use your middle name when you get married. So your answer here, it stated, as you can see, read the form instructions before you, whether or not you likely legally change. I thought legally change as in you change the whole name, but it's not. So he said, he corrected in here, instead of no in there, he corrected that it should be yes, because my family name should be my family name before I get married should be in my middle name. So he checked it there, yes, and then change. And then after that, he asked me to sign it in a stylus pen. Then he asked me also my date of birth, and then country of birth. That's it. That's the only thing he asked. And then here Next to that is my daytime phone number. He asked me that, and also my address, my home address. And then he asked me about the name of my husband, when is his date of birth, and then where is he. So I said, "Yeah, sir, I bring my team. My husband is outside. He is in the waiting room together with the kids." And then he is smiling because I said, "I bring my team." And then he said, "Is your parents, one of your parents a US citizen?" And then I said no in there. And then after that, he asked me about travel outside the United States. And then he is asking me if I travel. I said, "No, sir, I never been traveled outside the United States." And then he asked only he did not ask me about my husband status. So he asked me about my children. I said, it just show in there it's only 4 instead of 5, because I asked also him about the kids, because I have another paper that I put in there, because the space here, as you can see, it's only those space in here are only 4. And then he said, and then I said, "I have another stepchild, but she's and then he said, "How old is your stepchild?" I said, "She's already 20 something." He said, "Oh, no way, no need for that," because I supposedly give him the name. And then he asked me about the name of my K2. And then after that, he asked, as you can see here, until 4, right? It's until child 4, and I have 5, including my stepchild. So here, he started to ask me this question: "Have you ever been claimed a U.S. citizen in writing in other way?" I said, "No." "Have you ever been registered in federal, state election?" I said, "No." But have you ever been voted in federal, state, local election? I said, "No." "How I wish I can." And then, do you know? He said, "Why is that? Why is it that you can vote?" I said, "Because I'm not yet a US citizen." And then, "Do you have, or did you ever have hereditary title?" I said, "No, sir." And then he asked me here also in this part, have you ever not filed state or tax to become a lawful permanent since you become a lawful permanent resident? I said, "No." And then all of that, he said, have you ever been a member or associated with either directly or indirectly with Communist Party? I said, "No." "Any totalitarian party?" I said, "No." "A terrorist organization?" "No." All of that. And then, no, he did not ask me about the Nazi here. Were you ever involved in any way or other, or any of the following: genocide, torture, killing, or trying to kill someone? I said, "No, no, no." And then, badly hurting or trying to hurt someone, a person on purpose? I said, "No." Forcing or trying to force someone have a kind, all of that. Letting someone practice religion? I said, "No." All of that. It's not in there. I mean, it's no questions about that. And then I don't have any questions about here. And then this one, been a habitual drunkard? I said, "No." Been married? That question there. Been married more than one person at a time? I said, "No." Help anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? I said, "No." Made any misrepresentation to obtain a public benefit in United States? I said, "No." Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information, documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? I said no. Have you ever been removed, included, deported in the United States? I said no. And then until he asked me about this one, because here when it arrived in this question, when he arrived in this question, it stated, do you support the Constitution and form of the government of the United States? I said yes, because you know what, when he asked me this already, I know I am already approved. When he started to ask this 45 until 50, oh my, I really told myself I am approved. She said, do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? I said yes. What is that? I said to be loyal to the United States. Are you willing to take a full of allegiance of the United States? I said to the United States. I said yes. If the law requires that, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? I said yes. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the United States Armed Force, U.S. Armed Force? I said forces. I said yes. If the law requires that, are you willing to perform to work in national importance under civilian direction? I said yes. And then here, after that, he let me sign something, and then he told me first that reviewed. He said I need to review and provided authorization. I said I need to review. He said check the monitor in front of you, and if there is something that is not right in there, just let me know. And then he told me just sign. What I did is he let me sign my in a printed sign. I have to print my name, my middle name, and my family name. And then after that, I need to sign. I need to give my signature. And then what else did I do? A lot of things in there. Family, preparers, nothing in there. It's really that fast, as in it's really less than really less than 10 minutes. Here, I further announce the title. So this is the USCIS signatures, all of this. So that's it. This full of oath of allegiance will be given during the ceremony. And then I did not sign this one yet. I have to. I think that was in the ceremony, the certificate. I think I need to sign. And if you have more questions, just comment down below in everything that you think that you have questions, so that I can help you all. So that's all the question that I got from the N-400 form. So it's just easy, it's just fast, but you know what, if you really study, you can answer everything, even if it's just a few words that you understand, especially if about the questions of the Civic and the Civic and the history of the United States, all of that. If you really study, even if you just hear about who is the president, like you just president of the United States, if that's the only thing that you hear, because the question is too fast, it's easy for you to answer it. Who is the all of those questions are just fast, and all of the questions also that you put in your form N-400, you're fine if you're studying about it. Okay. So now I'm going to share with you also the 6 questions, and also the writing and the reading questions I got. So the first thing that happened to me that day, they're asking me, he is asking me to read this in the monitor. It shows there what state has the most people. After I read that, he told me, okay, write it use the stylus pen to write, and write it there. California has the most people. So always remember, you should not forget to put period in it because it's part of a sentence. Okay, so that's my first question. When I sit down there, when I sit up, the first thing we did is just wait in I will share with you also in my TikTok with this question. So when I sit down, this is the first question that he asked me to read and write. Then the first question, he said, why does the flag have 50 stars? So the answer is because there is one star for each state. Next, what stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? My answer is separation of powers. Next, name one right only for United States citizens. I said to vote. And he accepted that because it stated here, vote in federal election or run for federal office. But I just say to vote, but it's okay. So I think it's better also if you will say vote in federal election. Next, why does some states have more representatives than other states? And my answer is because of the state's population. Next, in what month do we vote for president? My answer is November. Next, what is the political party of the president now? My answer is Democratic Party. Democratic Party, my answer there. What is the political party of the presidents now? So that's all. That's all the questions I remember, and it's really 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7 one is the writing and the reading and the writing. So I hope you learned something from this video. You know what? It's really good when I arrived there. When me and my family, my kids and my husband arrived there, it's really good because when we go to the 7th floor at Monroe in Memphis, Tennessee, my husband supposedly don't want to get inside, but the 3 officers, thank you sir, mga sir, all of you, thank you very much for being good to us and accommodate us all. They really told us that, who are with you? I said, my family, they are outside. They said they are not allowed to stay there. They must get inside. So all of us undergo the detector. We put all our things in a tote or something like a tote or a basket, and we put all our things. It ran through the scanner, and us also, we ran through the scanner, and then body scanner, and then we sit down, and then one officer is telling me that I need to go to the window, the window if the other one who is ahead of me is done. So when I go to the window, I give my letter, and before we undergo the scanner, they really one officer really asked me my interview letter and also my ID or state ID or green card. So but mine, I give my state ID or my driver's license, and also my driver's license and my interview note. And then after that, while we are sitting down or waiting, and then when it's my turn, I went to the window of that lady. It's a lady. She's also very good. Thank you very much, Mom, for accommodating me. You were really good also to me. Thank you for sharing everything, especially the info about oath taking. Thank you very much, Mom. One thing also that is, the first thing that she told I did is I said, good afternoon, Mom. And then she said, what can I help you? And then she said, and then I told her, and then she asked me right away, how can she help me? I said, I have an interview at 1 p.m. and I would like to ask what is the things that I need to do. And then she asked me my full name. I mean, my family name. And then after that, she told me, look at the camera. And then she focused the camera on me. And then I do the smile, smile, smile. And then after that, she told me, put your right index finger in the scanner, and then after that do it in the left index finger also. And then after that she said, okay, you can sit down now, and you just wait that your name to be called. And then after that, just few minutes, there is one woman who called to the other interviewee. And then just a little or a few minutes, I receive a call that it's my name, and then it's a guy. Thank you, Sir Ivory, for for helping me and accommodating me during the interview. Thank you for being a good officer to me. And then when I go to the door, Mr. Ivory opened the door. He's really very gentleman, he said. And then I smiled, and then I said, good afternoon, sir. They're not even strict about the face mask. It's up to you if you will wear face mask or not. But as they said, no need to wear the face mask inside. So I don't wear my face mask. But the officer wear their face mask. And when I get in there, he said that, okay, come in, follow me. And then after that, he said, okay, just when we are in the office, he told me to put the things in the side. And then after I put the things in the side, he told me, okay, just remain standing and I swear you in. So after that, he says that put your right hand right hand up, and then like I swear you in, like, you know. And then he said, you promise to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, like that. And then after that he said, okay, you may sit down. And then I said, thank you, sir. And then he said, okay, you can start. We will start now the questions. Oh my gosh, when he started to ask the questions, I told myself, oh my, this is it. And then he told me right away to read this in the laptop, or I mean in the monitor. And then after that, he said, okay. And then next he said, okay, we are now in writing. Okay, can you write this sentence for me in use the stylus pen. And you know what, the stylus pen can't even write it well in that laptop. I don't know, in that monitor, maybe it's dirty or something, but I think it's not dirty. Maybe just me who is shaking while doing it. Maybe I just feel nervous or what. I'm not sure if I'm really nervous that time, but maybe I am. That's why I can't write it well, but I really did. And always remember, don't forget the period. And then next to that, he started to ask me all these questions, these 6 questions. And after that, he checked right away this application form. And that's it. It's done already. Thank you, Lord. It's all done. It's really done. Thank you, Lord. So now I'm going to, as soon as we arrive here at home, I check my information, and it stated there, I'm waiting for my oath taking ceremony. So thanks God. So right now we're waiting for that schedule for the oath taking. And then after our interview, I asked them also about the kids. And the kids, he said, we really need to go to the court appeals, or something like a court, that we will change the kids' names to be adopted, so that before we get the passport of the kids and mine, it will be changed already to their family name and name. And then another thing, he really followed me because he want to see my husband and my kids outside, because I said I have a team. That's why he smiled. I have a team there, and he is really very gentleman. He opened the door again and let me get in. As in, you can really tell the people who are very professional and very good people. Oh wow, I am really so glad I have him as my officer who asked me question. And also I am so glad the lady in the window and also the three officers in front, they even give toys to my boys, so that and also my baby, so that she can just play. And then they're just playing there while sitting down. Be quiet, just they're just be quiet, they're just quiet in there while playing and waiting for me to be done. And after that, when I go out, I really told the three officers, thank you very much, I passed. And then they said, congratulations, like that. And then they said, all of them, even the officer and also the lady, she told me that they're waiting for me to come back soon, because I really don't know that paper the officer gave me, but he told me what to do. But it seems maybe because I'm so excited, that's why I don't hear it clearly or what. But I really went back to the window and I asked if they have to make sure if I did it wrong or not. Went to the window to the lady and asked her if there is a day, the same day oath taking. But she said no, we don't have the same day oath taking, because we need to wait for 40 people to have an oath taking. And then she said, why is that you want to have an oath taking today? I said, because I have a job. And she's asking me where do we live. And then I said, it's not that far, but I can come back here, but I'm so excited, I love my job. And then she said, okay, congratulations. She even asked me if I want to work in the government. I said, if I can do it, if somebody will ask me to do the job, or like immigration work or anything, I am in. That's what I told her. She said, oh, we will be glad if you will work also in the government. I said, I love to work in the government, because I learned a lot of things already while studying the history of the United States. I'm researching a lot of things. So maybe she saw also that maybe I can handle some work in the government. And thanks God, if I do, then if God's will that I can do it, then I will do it. So that's it. That's all that I'm sharing you, all the questions I got last April 25th. Thank you for watching, and bye bye everyone.